I'm Fairy Witch One, and to continue on from my last video, I'm going to be talking about the element of Earth. So on this video, I'm just going to tell you the magic of Earth and how to create a fairy magic Earth altar thing. Yep, an Earth altar. So some of you know that each element is strongly associated with various types of magic and different types of spellcasting. Earth's power is close to all of us because the Earth is our home. We therefore have a very special affinity with the elements. The power of Earth can be used for all fertility spells, stability and growth. Earth energy also rules over finances, the home, career, savings, abundance and prosperity. All the spells that I'll be telling you about will focus on these areas. So some of the spells I'll be giving you will be focusing on what I've just said. The magical colour of Earth is usually green, but brown is sometimes used too. Its direction is north. So on an altar, place a green or brown candle at 12 o'clock position. Okay. So like if you put your altar and you drew a clock face, you'd put the brown or green candle at 12 o'clock. The only exception to this rule is when you are casting a circle. That the 5 points, such as I've done a previous video on how to cast a 5-point fairy circle. I think the brown and green candles aren't at 12 o'clock. You've got a different colour. Because it represents the points of the pentagram, with the top being Akasha, the supreme spirit of all life. Thus, all elements are moved around slightly, and the Earth is found at 2 o'clock position instead of 12, because the spirit is going to be at 12 o'clock. The season associated with Earth's power is winter, when Mother Earth takes her much needed rest. The magical fairy hour is midnight. This is the witching hour, when all magic is doubly powerful. Earth energy is receptive, which means that it is a good element for pulling things towards you. In tune with the elementals of Earth, spend time in parks, gardens, caves, mines and meadows. Now most of us would find it hard in certain areas to find time to spend time in caves and mines, and sometimes it can be quite dangerous. So I personally don't recommend it unless you know that that place you're going to is safe. So I highly recommend going into the forests, going into your garden, going into a meadow, a field. Take part in an earthly sport such as rambling or horse riding. In the home, the kitchen is the room associated with earth energies. Kitchen is my favourite area, and I can't wait to move into my house and spend time just cooking meals in my kitchen. Study the magical uses of herbs and begin to create your own book of shadows or a grimoire. Because I'm into Wicca as well, I just want to explain this. I have quite a big ring binder book of shadows, and I've got two sections to it, two main sections. First section is all Wicca, and then I have a section dedicated to fairy magic. The gnomes and elementals of Earth are waiting for you to call upon them for assistance in your spells and rituals. To ensure you are working magic that is conducive to their energies, remember their keywords: fertility, prosperity and abundance. So always remember them when you want to call upon them. Right, this is how you create an earth altar. Right, most witches make use of altars. So we've all got an altar that we use through our rituals, or we've got permanent altars or ones we put away and then set up. There are magical places set up within our homes to embrace our personal space and to help us attune with specific energies. This means like you've got a certain place where you would do your rituals, or you've got a certain place where you'd set up your altar, and that is your like special space for all that. An altar is different from a shrine in that it is a space where magical rituals take place, whereas a shrine is simply a place of reverence and honour. Creating an earth altar within your home will invite the gnomes and other elementals of earth into your life. It will help to bring the gifts of prosperity, abundance, and growth into your home, and may prevent your personal or professional life from stagnating. You will need a steady surface for your earth altar. A chest of drawers or a small table is ideal. In my room now, I use my chest of drawers. In my next house, I'll probably be doing the same thing, or I've got a pull-out and my new wardrobes that are coming. I have a space in there that I'm going to set up a permanent altar in. I know you say why in a wardrobe, but it's just so it's kept away, and that if we have visitors, then no one's going to mess around with it. Clean the surface well and drape with a green or brown altar cloth, or paint it in one of these earthly colours. Now I suggest if you're putting yours away, don't paint it. If you haven't got an altar cloth, get just something like a big piece of cardboard or something, paint it in the colour green or brown, and that would work just as fine. Alright. If your surface is made from solid wood, you might prefer to leave it uncovered. 2 green or brown candles is appropriate. Holders should be placed towards the back of the altar as illuminator candles, and your magic fairy tools should be placed upon the altar too. Now I'd say decorate your altar by placing items that suggest to you the powers of earth and gnomes. What I've got on mine, you might disagree with me, I have pine cones. When I've been out in the woods, I collect pine cones and put them on my earth altar. Dried leaves, flowers, sand and soil. A healthy houseplant is a good idea as well, as it is a collection of, like I've said pine cones, fallen leaves. If you've got a garden gnome in your garden, or you can get little figures of gnomes, they are fantastic to do an earth altar with. This will be a visual representation of the elemental, like I just said, that your altar is dedicated to. Get one of the garden gnomes designed to hold small garden tools. Remove the tools and fill the space with water. So say if you've got an ornamental gnome, and it's got a holder and you can fill it with water, do that. And then it's like an altar vase or a little you can use it as an offering dish as well. Arrange flowers where the tools should be. In magic, rock salt is often used to represent the powers of earth, so a small decorative container of this should be added to your altar too. If you are an earth baby, I'll do a video about earth babies soon. You might like to include representation of your birth sign. This could be a custom-made astrological ornament, or simply a small statue of a bull for Taurus, a ram for Capricorn, or a maiden for Virgo. Holiday snaps can also be used as altar decorations. If you have a photograph of a particular nice landscape, have it enlarged and place it in a wooden frame and hang it above your earth altar as a visual connection to the land. Alternatively, you could create your own landscape collage using magazine cuttings, postcards, and finds from nature, such as pressed flowers and dried leaves. Or you could paint your own. Altars are always personal to the witch, so bear in mind that these are only suggestions, so I'm only giving you my suggestions here. You may have specific ideas about what you want on your earth altar to look like. So I've done a video of my altar on my other channel, which is Vicky8760, and my altar won't look like your altar, and your altar won't look like the next person's altar. It's from the heart. I say altars are always from the heart. You do it for yourself. You don't do it just to copy someone else. You do what you want. So Some witches choose to set up earth altars outdoors in their garden. If you want to do this, you need to ensure that your garden is a very private place, unless you want to be faced with awkward questions from nasty neighbours. So remember, like I've said before, some people don't understand and they judge you. So if you feel as though you're going to be judged then and by your neighbours for having your altar out there, just be careful and do what you've got to do and follow your heart. If you do decide to go ahead with an outdoor altar, try using a trellis and climbing plants as a natural screen. Make sure the altar itself is heavy enough to resist strong winds. A small stone bench is ideal. Use lanterns rather than candles so that the flames are enclosed, and choose altar decorations that are waterproof and designed for outdoor use. And do remember that a garden altar is usually much simpler than an indoor one. So for earth, it would be easy to have an outdoor one, but if you're like me, live in England and it's raining all the time, I'd say stick with an indoor altar, because if you wanted to do rituals, you're just going to get wet. It'd be silly to do one outside, because it's the middle of summer now and it's not stopped raining for the last 3 days. So I hope you've enjoyed my video on earth magic and creating an earth altar. I hope to hear your views back. I hope if you've got any questions, you let me know. Check out the Pagans Unite and my other channel, Vicky8760. I will put links to all these down below. So bless be everybody, and hope to see you soon.